also, yeah, I don't think that's in black women's best interest. Y'all ain't seen tyrannical until y'all let black men be in charge of y'all.
So, oh my
I
God.
promise you, that leniency shit gonna go away. You ain't never heard a white man say, "Sod, I'ma shut you up. You wouldn't even be on this panel." You hear black men say that shit all the time.
Sherelle, name that time in history where black men predominantly beat black women's ass.
I wouldn't know.
You can't find it. You know why? Because we never have. Black women getting beat on by black men is so rare that they made movies about it. If the shit was happening outside of each of our doors in our neighborhoods in our neighbor's house, it wouldn't be. We won't even watch the movie.
It's happening next door to me right now.
Y'all got white women memories in y'all fucking
No, I
head.
literally.
I got you. They've also said emphatically. You heard the white Christian nationalist said repeal the 19th. Those are white men saying that.
These are the enemies. This is the problem with the black community, Shad. I hope you get to see it right here in your fucking face. They would rather be with the white man negotiating them with power than coming into power with their own.
On things like abuse, but I think the range is around 25-30% of black women have reported some type of like intimate partner violence. So I mean, that's not the majority, but it's also not 5%. But again, this survey data, so it's around like 25-30%.
And I think it's a bunch of bullshit that all y'all set up and say y'all did not say that y'all don't agree with what she said. Y'all said it made y'all sad, right? But y'all think y'all agree?
No, I definitely said I don't believe that.
So
You don't believe what?
I don't believe that black men were the leaders that we would be screwed. That's disagreeing.
I definitely said that too, Arnold.
Yeah.
All right, thank y'all for going on record by saying that. What I'm saying is that we talking about the men that women are choosing to be with. If you think that man was in power, you would be worse off. That makes no sense, Sherelle.
So think about this, right? Is this a us problem? The fact that we can't determine absolutely if it's a matriarchy, patriarchy, if men are indeed under, how should we solve for this? Does it make sense to try to get in quote unquote order?
Yes, what's going to happen is we're gonna need some trust. Either we as black men gonna have to let women lead in totality, or they are going to have to surrender their perceived role in the community. So if the white people are still perceiving the black woman as the head of the community, then that lies the problem. They need to know that it's not that. So the child support, the government assistance, the welfare, go down there and cut all that shit off. Tell them black men back, we taking over the houses again, and you will quickly see what the fucking problem was. Tell them black men are back. Tell them, listen, we cutting all this shit off. We don't need y'all help no more. We back. And I guarantee you, it's going to be some motherfucking meetings held behind some closed doors. That's a fact.
So, like, we about to tell them you back. Are you really back? Or are we just telling them that?
We never left y'all.
What are you saying? You calling the community a matriarch. That would mean there's no men.
There's men.
You called it a matriarchy. How's that possible if the men are there?
Hey, we finna send your ass.
It's a patriarchy with women there. What are you talking about, Dr. G?
We finna send your ass to the homestead.
That's not what he said, Arnold. That's not what he said.
He said the black community is a matriarchy.
Yes. How is that possible if the men are there?
No,
I believe that the black women control the narrative in the black community.
What narrative? What are you saying? Like, we're talking about a societal perception of the black community.
What is okay? What we do, what it looks like. Black women control that in the black community.
How?
Because they are the griot. They are the ones doing the teaching, right? They are in homes with the children by themselves.
Why?
By and large.
Why?
Because the patriarch is not there.
That's the point I'm making, Arnold. That's exactly, my brother. That's the problem.
That's the problem. But what is it? No, you said it's not a matriarchy.
Right. He's saying.
But you are, hold up, Dr. G, but you identified the problem.
No, you did.
You said that's the problem.
2K said to go tell them that the men are back.
G, I don't think I gave us two options. Okay. The two options.
I'm dealing with one of the options you gave, 2K. You said go tell them the men are back. My question is, are you back?
We never know. It will perceive the perception. I said go down there and tell these folks whatever they perceive It's over. Cut the food stamps off. Cut the child support off. Cut the government assistance off, and tell them that black men and black women are back as a unit.
I got a question too, babe.
I do too.
How come white women receive more benefits than us, but it hasn't disenfranchised their community in the same way it did ours?
Yes, it has. For poor white people, it absolutely has. We are overrepresented when it comes to getting those benefits. Right? If you line up 10 black people and 10 white people, there gonna be more black people on food stamps.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I don't think that's true.
It's not true.
On my mama, this is my area of expertise.
Pull it up. But also, yeah, I don't think that's in black women's best interest. Y'all ain't seen tyrannical until y'all let black men be in charge of y'all.
So,
I promise you, that leniency shit gonna go away. You ain't never heard a white man say, "Sod, I'ma shut you up. You wouldn't even be on this panel." You hear black men say that shit all the time. I promise you, this current state of black men, you do not want them ruling over you. They will take the white man gave your ass clean away. You ain't getting away with nothing, Jack.
Hell, I ain't trying to have
I could kiss. I promise you. And it's the influential ones. They're gonna be the leaders of the pack, and they want us in the back of the closet with a broom.
Well, Sherelle, that wouldn't be true when you look who wrote the SAVE Act as an example. White men are taking it above and beyond and saying, not only do we want you to be quiet, we want to make sure you can't vote for who your next president is. So that wouldn't be true.
I think that's white men trying to control the whole country. I'm saying like black men are black men. The only group of people that black men seem to want to be tyrannical to it is black women.
I'm saying that's a convenient argument now. However, when we've been conversing about the SAVE Act, we're saying that it's particularly targeting the women, and the women are unevenly hurt by the SAVE Act specifically, or affected, whatever the proper word is. So that's what been being said. So we can't change it now, essentially.
Oh yeah, and they've said, I haven't been there for the SAVE Act.
I got you. They've also said emphatically, you heard the white Christian nationalist said repeal the 19th. Those are white men saying that.
Mm-hmm.
Can I respond back?
Not the ones in power, the ones that hold power.
Sharia, name that time in history where black men predominantly beat black women ass.
I wouldn't know.
You can't find it. You know why? Because we never have. Black women getting beat on by black men is so rare that they made movies about it. If the shit was happening outside of each of our doors in our neighborhoods in our neighbor's house, it wouldn't be. We won't even watch the movie.
It
has. Y'all got white women memories in y'all fucking head.
I literally.
How can you say that an experience? Like,
we just got a memory. This shit is happening now. The girl next door is getting beat. I consistently hear her screaming and getting slammed into walls in the house I live in now.
One girl out of how many you know? One women out of how many you know?
The majority of black women I know have been abused by men.
Where's this time
black
in history where black men beat the women for control? Y'all have all the
you don't. But I'm telling you, you don't have the power. You don't have the power to. But when we listen to your ideology and the things that you say, it does not. It does not. It's going to go from being at a rock and then going to a hard place. That is that's the environment that we as black women are in. The white man is a rock. You are a hard place. We are gonna get slammed either way we go.
All I hear is y'all would rather be with the fucking white man doing what the fuck y'all doing.
We're not being with the white man. We taking care of ourselves. We're trying to negotiate. We're trying to negotiate with the powers up in here because y'all don't have it and y'all will not have it. God gonna have to come back and give it to y'all.
All right, let's pass the mic.
These are the enemies. This is the problem with the black community, Shad. I hope you get to see it right here in your fucking face. They will rather be with the white man negotiating them with power than coming into power with their own. This is the problem, Shad.
I want to get Shad. I want to get Saw. So I was trying to also get in on that back and forth as well. Saw, you trying to say something?
You can let Shad go.
I don't know if Shad wanted to go. I just knew you was.
I don't really have no ear to this particular point.
I know he don't.
Yeah, I don't think the DV shit was valid. But I digress with that.
Which part? Sorry.
As far as making the abuse seem as though it's not happening.
Well, what it was, do you think that it was happening in mass?
Back then or now? Because now I can only say yes.
because I don't
think it
know.
happens more.
So hold on, Sherelle. You're saying that most of the men who are with women are beating their wives or beating their
I'm
girlfriends?
not saying most men,
That's what I
but
asked in mass.
2K,
That's what I was asking.
yeah, no, so not in mass, but 2K was making it seem like it was just finding the pot of gold after the rainbow. Like it was just a rare case, and it's not.
So I can't add this. I mean, of course, this is self-reported. It's difficult to get hard numbers on things like abuse, but I think the range is around 25-30% of Black women have reported some type of like intimate partner violence. So I mean, that's not the majority, but it's also not 5%. But again, did survey data, so it's around like 25-30%.
And then you have to add to the non-reporting ones.
What's the numbers on women to women?
I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head.
I guarantee you, it is 3 times higher than what you just said.
I think women and women violence is I think
It's a microcosm. When you talk about the volume, the majority of Black women have been abused by the hands of Black men. What do you say? Domestic discipline. That's what we want. Domestic discipline. That's gonna be your first order.
Yeah, the thing about violence against people is the people that you're coupled with, right? So that statement would be said in the inverse as well, right? Because those are the people that are coupled together. So it's not an astounding thing when you say violence to women happen, Black women to Black men, and Black men to Black women. It would be, and that's for all races because we're in close proximity to each other. Like as an example, women have the most violence against the elderly and children. Why? The jobs they do, proximity. So it makes sense when you just do the mathematical, Now, when we're saying this, right? Saying it doesn't happen or it happened, we understand that. So where do we go from here, right? So Sherelle's saying if Black men are in power, Black women are worst off. That sounds like a diabolical thesis.
I agree.
She believe what they say.
So when the other women hear it, before I get Arnold in, that's when I hear it, it feels, and I'm saying feels, diabolical. Because it's more of it invokes like an emotion, even though my face don't be changing that much.
On the inside.
Yeah. When you guys hear it, I'm just asking, what's the emotion or feeling that it invokes? And then I'll get Arnold.
It evokes a feeling of sadness, of pain. Why would I be in a worse condition when I'm with my men, the men I birthed, the men who birthed me? Why would that put me in a worse position? And I'm not even arguing whether it's true or not. I'm just saying the feeling that I have when I hear that is one of sadness, for sure.
Now, what's your argument when you hear it now?
My argument?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Sherelle says, Dr. G, if our men get in power, we are fucked. You say what to that?
I don't believe that. I think part of the reason why we see some of the things that we see from our men is because they are not in power. Because they feel like they don't have a chance, like they're at the bottom, like there's no chance, there's no opportunity. They feel as if their women are outdoing them. They don't see chances for advancement. They don't feel like men. And so that's why some of these things perhaps are occurring, because they don't feel as if they're in their rightful position. But Hamp, I wanted to say something else too.
Just be succinct with it, because I want to get Krishana and Saud in also with the same question. Go ahead.
I don't know. It might take us somewhere, but it's something that I'm commenting to something that was said, but it might take us off. So I don't know.
You wrote it down?
Oh, I'll remember. I'll remember.
Well, you won't. You remember? You forgot my last question.
I'll remember.
Last time I asked you a question, you remember?
Listen, why are you talking about old stuff? I remember.
It was 16 minutes ago. It wasn't.
That's old. That's the past.
Okay, just recite it. Krishana, what you think when you hear that? What's the emotion and what's your reply to it?
I feel, since we're using the word feel in this case, I feel it's disappointing. And just
Her mic low.
Yeah,
it's an echoey.
Oh, is it still?
Is that the studio mic? He was like, so you got reverb on it,
I was in
compression.
the session. It shouldn't be.
My God,
Yeah, you still got the template on it. Like you got the thing.
I put
Yeah.
the noise reducer off too. What about now, y'all? Is it still? What about now? Still?
Are you? So you see on your screen the setting on the actual screen is gear shift setting. Click on this setting and then go to audio. So settings, audio, and then what microphone do you have selected? While she gets that, because I really want to hear what she's saying. I'm gonna read these. 2K with the 10 ounce. Okay. 2K with the 10 ounces. What Sherelle said
Yes.
made me sad, like when I heard black women say they would rather be in the woods with a bear.
Yeah.
My degrees are not better than us. My degrees are better than them. Just for the record.
Gave it to you.
Can I just make this one point as a response to Sherelle? I think it's important to say this. I mean, I think it's you can argue black men are the most benevolent men in the world when you look at what we've been subjected to in this country, what we've been able to forgive and become productive citizens in a country that continually tries to keep us in peril and fighting for our humanity, right? So that's one part of it. But then the second part of it is, if I'm thinking about Sherelle specifically in the environment that she's in often, even if I think it's erroneous, it can lend her to have these types of responses to some of the things that happen here, some of the statements that are made. So I think, again, if I say I understand, it's almost like I'm agreeing with it. I understand her disposition based on her interaction with men here. But in general, history shows you when men were perceived to be in control of their community and in control of their community, we managed our community with humanity, with benevolence. And we made sure everybody was good. I just think history shows that and proves that. So I think that's not something that should be debated. If you're a student of history, but again, in 2026, with this current, whatever we doing, gender war we having going on, I do think there are a lot of statements that are often made by men that are problematic. And we need to find a better way to communicate our contention with each other. And the generalizations, the hyperbolic nature of some of our statements do kind of create these crazy talking points that we get to sometimes.
Okay, can I rebuttal to Shad? And Shad, and this
Kind of, not really, right? Kind of, because I wanted to get Saud and Krishana in. I stopped paying attention for a second, and Shad was talking, so then I couldn't, because the dog keep fucking throwing the pillows around and shit. Sherelle, if you can promise it'll be a concise rebuttal, then I'll say yes.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, it's gonna be concise.
All right, go ahead.
No, I understand that, Shad. What I would say is I recognize and respect the black men that are for us, but I see how y'all get attacked. Y'all are simps. Y'all are less respected for respecting and valuing women. They're gonna get rid of y'all too. The ones that are willing to protect women, they're gonna get rid of y'all first. And black men have no problem killing other black men. Sometimes like that's their favorite thing to do.
You turning us on us?
Power.
No, you did that.
Power corrupts man. Power corrupts man.
All right, let me get the. All right. Well, that
the craziest panel I've ever been on, bro.
Write down. It's kind of crazy. Write that down. And Arnold is after Krishana and Saud. Okay. Did Krishana respond? No, we're getting the mic right. Okay. So when you hear that initial statement, what's your feeling, and what would be your response to it if it was said to you?
So my feeling is just disappointment.
God.
And then my reply to it.
Mic on whisper.
We can't hear you back.
You can't hear you.
Yeah, buddy.
Say something now.
You might have to leave a super chat.
What about?
Yeah, I can hear now.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, you back.
Sorry, yeah. So I just said, it was just a disappointment, but I believe in biblical principles. So I do believe that the men are, the headship. But I do understand that in today's society, women have been put in positions where they have to be more of a leader today. But I don't believe that if black men were in leadership that we would be screwed.
Okay. Saw it. What you think? What was the emotion it evokes, and then what would be your reply or response?
I think disheartening because I don't know. I want to feel as though men would have our best interests at heart. But with the climate of how everything is going, I'm not sure. But I would want to believe.
What's the parts of the climate? Like what do you perceive the climate, sorry, as?
Um, because I don't feel as though we're in a place where we want to hear what the men are facing and hear the struggles of the women and then come together to try to unpack it to move forward. It's like we are in a contentious place where we cannot, I don't even think take ownership is the right word, but like it's just that we don't want to take accountability for um on the pain that we both may have brought to the other sex and everything that the white people have done to us. So I feel like with the whole fighting for our freedom and trying to get from under the white man, it ultimately like now we fight each other. So I don't think there's trust. I don't think no one has compassion for each other. I think we're in a rat race with each other. I don't know.
Arnold, what you think, man?
I think it's a bunch of bullshit that all y'all set up and say y'all did not say that y'all don't agree with what she said. Y'all said it made y'all sad, right? But y'all think y'all agree.
No,
No, I did. I definitely said I don't believe that.
so
You
that's
don't believe what?
I
I
don't
don't
believe
believe
that
that
we
if
would.
black men were the leaders that we would be screwed. That's disagreeing.
I definitely
Okay.
said that too,
Yeah.
Arnold.
All right. Thank y'all for going on record by saying that. What I'm saying is that we talking about the men that women are choosing to be with. If you think that man was in power, you would be worse off. That makes no sense, Sherelle.
Black women choose horrible people to be with. The state of black women are in shambles because of the men they've chosen to be with. I don't think black women select black men at all that need to be leading us. The worst of black men are the ones with the most kids.
So, are you talking about the majority of black men? Are you talking about the black men that black women are choosing to be with?
Those men who they're choosing to be with, they're the most dominant men. They're also the most destructive.
I'm saying
And
that
those are the
you're
men
not
that should
talking
be in
about a gym
control.
pop, right? You talking about the women are choosing these men because those the niggas that make they fucking pussy wet, right? And you saying that those characteristics lead to niggas that you don't want to that you don't really feel safe around,
Okay. Yes.
right? I'm saying that say call a spade and don't act like you talking about all black men or even most black men.
What I just told Shad is the men who protect women, the men who stand in solidarity with women, are called simps. They're
Right.
gonna
No.
get them
I'm saying that
either.
the issue that I have had with Shad is that if there's something that's being said, he's protecting the women and acting like what they're saying is not an issue. Right? He's not protecting anybody physically. He's protecting you from direct, right, conversations like this. Which 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 which
Is he
which which
attacked?
most of the bullshit that you say does not stand up to.
Sheree, you think I let a nigga beat your
Hold
ass?
on, 2K. Hold on, 2K.
Yeah. I would never be in your presence. I don't trust you.
You think I would let
I
somebody?
Hold on,
don't come out
2K.
because I don't
Hold on,
trust
hold
you
on. That
personally.
that Arnold is on to something. What? They're on to something in terms of their conversation. Him and Sherelle, they got to finish it.
Yeah, I'm saying that the conversation that we have when it gets like this, when okay, a man is asking questions to get to the to the root of the issue or what the conversation is, and if the shit falls apart, right? Oftentimes a man does have to come in and be like, hey, come on, bro, you pouring it on, right? You reaching, you over pursuing, right? What I'm saying is that if the shit is bullshit and it don't fucking stand up, it should not be part of our conversation. Because what happens is that part what you just said, right? If that part got out and it wasn't clear that the panel didn't agree, that would be something that might move on from here, right? The white man is the hard place and the black man is the rock,
Yeah.
right? I'm saying you could cook that up and sell it, right? That could really easy be a mantra by Monday, right? And it's
I might
bullshit,
get a t-shirt
but
made.
I'm saying it's 100%
But
bullshit.
it's not.
It is.
Arnold, you're a black man. You don't have a high respect for black women.
Yes, I do.
You don't.
So what black woman do I don't have high respect
I'm just
for?
letting you know. We don't have to get into it.
Right, I'm
You don't,
saying
you
that.
don't
I'm
have high
saying that.
respect for
I'm
black women.
saying that. I'm not scared to go toes with you, so I don't have respect for black women because I'm not gonna
You
just
don't
let
have
you say any
respect for black women.
bullshit.
You're connected.
So I'm not gonna say any. I'm not gonna let you say bullshit. The black woman I work
That,
for,
that,
work
don't
with,
make
the
don't
black
make
woman that birthed me, that took care
hold
of me
on.
my whole life,
Don't
I don't
make it about
respect
me.
them.
Don't make it
What?
about me.
No, I'm saying we're
If
talking
men
about you
like
too.
if men like you get in charge of us, we better off in a situation
Like,
we in now.
if men like me were in charge, everybody would be doing the best thing that they could do, right?
That's your
Because
opinion.
I'm a better assessor of people than you are.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
You
No, you're
think
Hey,
not.
look. If sit up in the conversation with me long enough, I done told every person that I done had an argument with exactly who they was, and they got them out of their fucking body. Because I assessed them perfectly.
I just don't care to get people out their bodies.
Because you
Yeah,
can't.
I'm
Because you
already
just talk
assessed.
about
I don't deal
bullshit.
with it.
Because you can't do it
I
like
don't deal
me.
with it.
I'm saying
I'm a
you saying
responder.
that I'm a bad guy because I'm good at something.
You're the person that's always on offense. I'm a defensive player. I don't go around and hang around people I don't like. I don't respect.
No, you a
That's not
volume
my thing.
shooter.
That's what y'all
You're
do.
not a defensive player. You're a volume shooter.
I'm a defensive
Don't play
player.
yourself. Don't play yourself.
I'm a defensive player.
What you say?
I don't know, Sheree. You can't hurt my feeling, man. You think I'll let somebody beat you in front of me? That's crazy, bro. That kind of hurt.
You are the face of domestic discipline. If a man that would hit the woman that he is married to, I would not think that he cared about me being harmed.
I don't. I
No,
I stand on these
no.
things. I would have never put myself in those situations.
you never got.
I don't expect protection from all black men. I expect protection from the black men who love and protect me. That is not a society that we live in. When the majority of violence that happens to black people is by other black people. I don't live in a facade of this community. It's all love. I have no proof of concept that black love exists in that way.
Crazy.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
Yeah, because you make sure that you exalt the men in your family and your life that will love you and do whatever they need to do for you and treated you like a princess. So those are very tangible, and there's more than sounds like 4 or 5 of them. And I think the key point is they aren't special. So why is their disposition less likely for most other black men? Like Arnold, how he just named for the women he loves.
Okay, so this the way I see it.
And I'm not saying they're not special, like they're
No,
not cool.
I'm not taking it that way.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm saying
telling you
they're not
that,
special in their disposition because you saw Travis Rudolph, remember?
yeah,
The brothers crashed out for their sister, including the friend, and the friend died.
yeah. So what I'm telling you is, I think black men love the women that they're attached to. That is more normal than not, right? Black men who love me, I would hate to be their enemy. The black men who love me, I would hate to be an enemy. Because we say this, whatever we do it. No, it's not. What black men do to the people that are their enemies is a total different ball game when it
Uh,
comes to the people that they love.
But now, are they contending with men or are they contending with women?
Men, women,
So you're saying the men that love you contend with women like men?
some of them, yes, they do.
Most of them are
That's what,
saying?
and that's what I'm saying, that I've seen it, right? Because I know we don't never want to make it seem like it's never our family, but some of our brothers are abusive to women. Some of our cousins are abusive to women. The men that we are connected to exhibit these bad behaviors too, and I'm not going to exalt them above everybody just because they love you. We said free our cousin who a mass murderer. Our cousin could shoot 6 people. We're gonna have free duty. But we saying free duty. You would hate to be duty enemy.
Yeah,
Duty love
I'm
you.
hearing
Duty
I'm hearing
do the
all right.
community.
What I'm hearing from this and this retort, Sherelle, is that you're saying that, hey, if we wanted to go against black men, right, they they not gonna let us win.
What you mean?
That you said what you're worried about. Like, oh, if I choose not to align myself with black men, right, I don't want to be on the other side of that fight. Right. So you want the option to be behind the black man when it's convenient and then go against the black man and then have him give you the Olay to success.
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is black men in this current state that black men are in, they don't need power. Anybody in this country that holds power, like y'all just said, the whole take it, whatever, anybody that holds this power will be corrupted by that power. Right now, the biggest aggression that black men have are against their own women. I think that black women being in power, they would do the same thing. They would yield the power against y'all. These people y'all don't look outside yourselves no more. Black people don't look at no other race of people with hatred as much as y'all look at each other with hatred. And I'm not
saying that
looking
that's
past that
human.
shit. If
That's
somebody cut
human.
nothing, okay, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. If they
That's
gave y'all
human.
weapons of mass destruction, y'all niggas ain't gonna do nothing but kill yourselves. Y'all gonna
What are
blow
you
up the
talking
niggas that live
about?
across
What
the
does that have to do
street.
with oppression?
What are you talking about?
What does that have to do with oppression? The white man right now doesn't do most of that shit you're talking about, but the black man
Exactly.
would.
Yeah.
So right, we're
Because
worse than the white man.
the black man is already disenfranchising. The black man is already hurting the community. The black man is already doing these things. So if he got more power, why would if power already corrupts man, people with bad morals and bad flaws and bad characters, why would if we gave them power, would they just be benevolent? They're not gonna just turn benevolent. And I could be wrong, but that's just the way I see it right now.
So
I
we
don't
saying
see
that we
y'all
saying
like Honor. You may care about the women in your family. Do you care about black women in general? Do you give that? No,
yes.
you don't give that at
Yes.
all.
I literally have a job where my job is to represent and advocate for mostly black women.
Your job, those are the women. That's your job. I'm talking
It's
about
my
women
job.
and black women in
I
general.
could be somewhere making more money, but this is the job I chose.
Okay.
And that's what I do for my show. I just paid for a funeral last week.
Ooh.
Guess who? A black woman. I just donated $200 last night because somebody ran off on a black woman. Bro, Sherelle, I feel bad for you, honestly, bro. I really do. This
It's
is
as bad as can I say.
I feel horrible for you, Sherelle. I really do, cuz. It is not. I never let nobody touch you, and I don't think nobody let me touch you. I don't think Shada sit back idly while I beat your ass. I wouldn't sit back idly while Shada beat yours. That's a fact.
I mean, if go ahead.
No, I realized I spoke out of place. I didn't know you can get a guy's opportunity, but I mean, just to reiterate what I said, man. I mean, even like the exchange that Arnold and Sherelle are having, I think I think about personalities like myself. I think about like a Cheeky. I think about a Hemp. I think you still see a variation of different black men who show up differently. And so I don't have to approach women the way Arnold does. I don't like the way Arnold does it, but it's his way to do it. And I don't fear none of these screaming, quote unquote, aggressive men in the way they go about doing things. So I don't have no fear. I'm not worried about them taking me out. But I still think men will stand in place and then we got to duke it out with each other to make sure it's for the greater good of the community. I mean, they're just part of civilization, right? Like that's what happens. So that's why I just said, sure. I just think.
And I wouldn't even never put that. I think the person who would protect me on this panel is Hamp. That's the person I'd be in real life with.
Right. I got you.
I 100% believe that Hamp would protect me and he wouldn't bring no harm. I would never put Hamp in a position to protect me. I'm not stupid enough to know that what I say offends people, and people and men have told me what they would do to me. I would never. I don't put my soldiers on the front line for nobody. I would leave the internet if it came to that point where mine's got to kill, die, and go to jail behind me because I know they going.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Because of what I say, and men have said I would slap you, I would do this to you, I would hang you, I would. It don't make no sense to me because they ain't gonna do it. I really don't believe them. You understand what I'm saying? But I understand that when you speaking, what you speaking, and it offends people. That's what comes along with it. That's what comes along with this.
So
I don't want to feel this way. I grew up with a fantasy about black men, thinking everybody like the ones I'm with. Y'all disappointed me.
Yeah. I feel that. I think I guess I'm just saying like it's evil within all of us, but the good will prevail. It always has. I guess that's just the point I'm making. Like I said, I understand the environment again here, right? I'm not obtuse to what happens here on a daily basis, but I'm just saying if I just look outside what happens in the world, I still think the good is prevailing despite these glaring bad examples we all have. That's what I'm saying.
And I used to feel that way too, right? Until we had that if you could, you would. And I'm thinking like I keep rationalizing this thing because everybody keeps telling me, man, that's just the online dude. That's just what you watching. That's just the internet. But for more and more, we keep coming to the conclusions as, man, these is real ass people with these real ass thoughts.
But when we have these conversations, right? We go 7 days from most men acquiesce in the household, right? Despite his physicality, he gets walked over in the household. Right? So in the household, when that door closes, he could be in power if he wanted to be. Right? If he wanted to impose his will, he could be, right? But he's acquiescing. And we know that's what's happening. And what women are reporting back is they don't like that.
Okay, and this is what I'm trying to tell you. Most men are not in the household with women. That's one thing. So we're still talking about a minority, right?
I'm just talking about the ones who are in the household.
No,
We're just talking about the ones who are in the household.
No, yeah, and that's what I'm telling you. It's a minority of them. So what I'm telling you is, y'all are talking about no repercussions for whatever y'all do. If y'all are in the power, there's no repercussions. I don't want to see what the hell we would do without repercussions, black men or black women. Because I see how y'all got repercussions and still be doing.
Right, I'm saying, Sherelle, what I believe, y'all didn't do anything to us, right? The white man should be scared about that, right? Y'all didn't do anything to us for us to be mad at y'all. We getting in power now. We gonna put the hammer on y'all.
But Arnold, you hear
Y'all
every
didn't do
day.
anything to us, Sherelle. The white
Arnold,
man should
you're
be
here
scared.
every day. This no longer about the white man. This is about the black woman. This
I'm
is
saying
no
it,
longer. These people
I'm saying
they
why
not mad at the white
why
man.
would
They stand up for the white man, and you see that, Arnold. When we talk about
no
white people,
what
they
I'm
come on
telling you,
this panel
Sherelle.
and stand up for the white man, but they
No,
not standing up for the black woman. They say black women
that's
are their
conservative
demise.
black men that make up a lot of part of the black manosphere. I agree with that. What I'm telling you is that most niggas is in here, right, trying to figure out how to make it work with a black woman, right? Breaking his back to figure out how to communicate with y'all, Sherelle. And you saying that man is gonna be a tyrant if he was in power, right? The man who damn near bending the knee to figure out how to be with y'all.
No, I don't think they're gonna be tyrants. I'm telling y'all who's
That's
gonna be the
most
tyrant.
men.
Yeah,
I'm telling you right now, the best of white men aren't the ones in power. You know who are the best? You know who the ones who are who have the power when it comes to white men? The worst of them. And you know what the good white men are the ones who don't want to be as evil are? Expendable. And if you got in, if good old nice white men got in the way to the fuck with the evil power of people, the evil people are gonna annihilate y'all. That's why I say we don't need to police ourselves. For what? Yeah, Hamp would defend his family, but guess what? He got a whole lot to lose, and a YN nigga ain't got shit to lose. So what we gonna do? Put him a bunch against a bunch of wild people who don't care about life nor death or nothing like that, and then we gonna put our greatest of our greats against them and make them go against them niggas. For what? Y'all can't control that. Y'all didn't invent this shit. Y'all ain't gonna be able to fix something that y'all didn't invent.
What are you talking about? Right? So if the white man had absolute power in this country, right? Another white man broke up that absolute power.
Benevolent.
Yeah. Now we have the illusion that it's more. They always have a reason. I don't think it was a broken up the power. I think it was a chain. Like they said, we give out things so that they can benefit. They're still benefiting from them. Threaten their benefit. Show them a world. Let somebody show them a world where they don't have power no more, and let's see how easy it is gonna be to snap.
It would be a group of men
They doing it. That's what we see. Like they are trying to get their country back.
Yeah.
It's always going to be a man to offset that man that you looking for, right? That you think that's going to harm you, sure. I don't think no dude on this panel, clue on, is going to let nobody touch anybody on this panel. That's just point blank period. I don't know who this dude is who going to sit back and let that shit happen. I hate that you done had interactions like that, and it saddens me. But that's sad, because that's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy even when you see it. Because everybody who don't see it get to pretend like it don't exist. So I'm happy that y'all in bliss. I ain't in bliss.
I ain't stupid neither.
Yeah. Do you think that we should define what the majority of black men are going to do based on a subset of black men?
No, because I think it's not the vast majority of black men doing the wrong things now. But that's what's being highlighted because that's what's loud.
100%. What I'm saying is, right, you're saying that if black men were to be in charge, right, it's going to be diabolical. And you're saying there's a couple of examples. As an example, black men killing each other. But that is a I'm not, murdering people is not small, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the number of people that are doing it is nominal so why would most black men have that type of behavior when most black men don't have that behavior now?
No, I'm saying that the most of them not gonna happen. I think it would be an increase if there's no consequences behind it.
I also
I mean, and it is like I love Tiki, I love him. Niggas is not Tiki. Niggas is not him. They not. I've been studying this shit for a long time, man, and I just see the ideologies. Like, do what's best for y'all, but I just don't. I'm starting to see it as a rock in a hard place with us. When our education is laughed at, when women want to negotiate, when black women want to negotiate just a better quality of life, because a black woman's better quality of life affects her kids. Always, it's gonna affect her kids. So we should be exalting her. We should be uplifting her. That's not what happened. And we could see if we was talking about Keisha with the bonnets. We talking about get rid of Dr. G and her degrees.
Who said that?
It's okay. Just send the super chat.
Said I'm the problem. He definitely said I'm the problem.
I said you value your degrees way too much. That ain't mean that they don't mean I'm gonna let somebody come.
You said You said I'm a problem, though, because I decided to better myself so that I can compete in this society. It's ridiculous, 2K. You always take that shot, and I don't understand it. I'm doing what this society has deemed to be what you do if you want to excel. Why do you see that as affront to you?
Okay.
You see it as, you take it as an affront, and I don't understand that. All I did was go and earn. That's it.
Because at this point, bro, if y'all thinking this is how us as black men are gonna conduct ourselves, why in the fuck would I lay down and die for y'all? To prove
No, but you said it though. You said it. You said that 2K. You made the comment about the domestic discipline. You made the comment continuously about the degrees. Nobody even said anything about it. You did that. Now you walking it back talking about white women.
Hey, listen, I stand on the domestic discipline. You can whoop ass. You just seen my daughters come in here and kiss me. All right, good night, Dad. How many times you think I have disciplined them?
I don't know what happens in your household, but I'm saying you're on a panel with all of these people listening to you, and this is what you're saying. This gives credence to what Sherelle is saying. Don't you see the connection?
No, I don't, Dr. G.
That's the problem. You keep saying stuff, and you don't understand the ramification of your own words, 2K. Okay. You said it.
I have never told a dude to go beat a woman ass. Ever. I'm not saying beat her because you're mad because you're having a bad day. I'm saying every once in a while you have to refresh the dominance.
This is what I'm saying. You're gonna refresh it now. It's just another way to say that you advocate for men putting their hands on their woman. That's all you're saying.
You know, well, there's Dr. G, this is an anecdotal thing for me, right? Generally, if I'm receiving disrespect, it largely will come from women more often. Why do you think that might be? Even if it's like subtle or passive.
Probably because they don't expect anything from it. They expect it to not be. They expect there to be no consequence. Perhaps I don't know why. I don't know. I would imagine that it's more women because perhaps maybe they don't feel like you'll retaliate in some way. That's my initial response to the question. But I don't know. I don't have experience with that.